What if the key to rebuilding your strength after 60 wasn't in some fancy gym, but was actually sitting right in your living room? Well, today we're going to break down how a simple chair can become your most powerful tool for regaining mobility, strength, and confidence. Let's dive in.
It's a question a lot of us start asking ourselves, right? That feeling when getting out of a chair or just climbing the stairs takes a little more oomph than it used to. It's a really common experience. And it turns out it is not just in your head. There's a real biological reason for it.
And that reason is a process called sarcopenia. It's just a technical term for the natural, age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It's this unseen challenge that can make everyday things feel tougher. But here's the most important part. It is a challenge you can absolutely fight. And we're about to show you exactly how.
So, here's our game plan. We'll start by really understanding this unseen challenge. Then, we're going to reintroduce you to your chair as an amazing fitness tool. We'll walk through 4 essential exercises, cover the super important rules for safety and form, and then we'll wrap up by talking about how to build a consistent routine that actually gets results.
Okay, so what's the solution here? Do you need an expensive gym membership? Complicated equipment? Nope. The tool we're going to use is something you almost definitely already have in your dining room or living room right now.
That's right, a good, sturdy chair. It's time to completely change how you look at it. This is no longer just a place to sit. This is your personal, incredibly accessible, and surprisingly effective home gym.
And why is this so effective? Well, just look at all the problems it solves. You're building real strength without putting all that stress on your joints. That fear of imbalance? It's basically gone, which, as you can see, directly reduces the risk of falls. This lets you train with confidence, boosting your heart health and your endurance, all from the comfort and safety of your own home.
Now, we've sifted through dozens of possible exercises and we've boiled them all down to 4 fundamental moves. The best part is, together, these 4 exercises give you a balanced, full-body workout that targets the key muscles you need for everyday life.
First up, we have the seated knee extension. This move is all about your quadriceps, those big muscles on the front of your thighs. And just think about it. Stronger quads directly translate to more power for walking, for climbing stairs, and for simply standing up from a chair. It is a direct path to greater independence. All right, here's how you do it. Sit up nice and tall, with your core engaged. Slowly extend one leg out until it's straight. Now here is the secret sauce. Pause at the top and really squeeze that thigh muscle for a second. Then lower it back down with complete control. Remember, it's a smooth, controlled lift, not a kick.
Okay, now for the upper body. The seated row is going to be your new best friend for your posture. It strengthens the muscles in your upper back that fight against that natural tendency to slouch forward. And a strong back doesn't just look better, it supports healthier shoulders and it improves your overall balance.
You'll need a simple resistance band for this one. Just loop it around your feet. Sitting tall, pull your elbows straight back. And here's the most important part. At the end of that pull, you have to really focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together. That's where all the magic happens. Then release slowly. And remember to lead with your elbows, not with your hands.
Now, to balance out that pulling motion, we need a good pushing motion. Think about all the pushing you do every day. Pushing up from a chair, opening a heavy door. The seated chest press is designed to safely rebuild that exact kind of essential functional strength.
For this one, the band goes around your back. You'll start with your hands at your chest, then press straight forward until your arms are fully extended. Once again, pause and give those chest muscles a good squeeze. The form tip here is vital. Keep your elbows from flaring up too high. This is what protects your shoulder joints.
Our final essential exercise is the seated march. Now don't let its simplicity fool you. This movement is an absolute powerhouse for strengthening your hip flexors and your core. And believe me, stronger hips and a stable core directly lead to a better, more confident walk.
Sitting tall, you're simply going to lift one knee up towards your chest and then lower it with control before switching to the other side. The real work happens when you keep your upper body perfectly still. If you find yourself leaning back, you're using momentum, not muscle. So keep that core tight and let your abs and hips do all the lifting.
Okay, we have the exercises, but before you even think about starting, we have to talk about the foundation of all of this: safety. Proper form isn't just for getting better results. It's what prevents injury and gives you the confidence to make this a long-term habit.
Think of these as your golden rules. First, always talk to your doctor. Next, make sure your chair is sturdy, absolutely no wheels.
Breathe through every single movement. Every motion should be slow and controlled, and above all else, listen to your body. Sharp pain is a very clear signal to stop.
You know, this quote from Tiffany Thomas, a professional caretaker, really says it all. The goal is to help your body not hurt it. Safety has to be the #1 priority every single time you sit down to exercise.
So, you have the tool and you have the exercises. Now for the most important part. How do you turn this all into a routine that actually sticks? Let's talk about building a habit that delivers real, tangible results.
And this might just be the best part. You don't need to do this every day. The science is clear. Just 2 or 3 focused sessions a week is all it takes to see and feel a real difference. Now that is a goal that anyone can achieve.
Physical therapist Tony Mikla explains this perfectly. Your body is designed to adapt, so when you consistently ask your muscles to work, they have no choice but to respond by getting stronger. Consistency is the signal that tells your body it is time to rebuild.
So we've covered the science and the simple techniques. We've shown that you can actively fight back against age-related muscle loss. The only question left is the one you see right here. Your path to renewed strength isn't miles away in a crowded gym. It's in your living room, waiting for you to begin.